Welcome everybody to the first period live stream of the Colorado Avalanche at the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to see Caden Primeau's first start ever. Well, not that you're going to see it on here. Hopefully, you're going to watch it. I can't show the actual game, or do play-by-play, but we'll talk about the game, what's going on, and talk about Caden Primeau's first start, and hopefully it'll be a good one. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm surprised they're starting him. Hey, whoever's in. I'm surprised Montreal's starting Primeau against the Avalanche. Hey, Kevin. Woohoo. I guess you're happy to see Primeau start. I'm a little surprised. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not disappointed, really, now that I understand what they're doing. It looks like he's here for the back-to-back games. The Habs play tonight, tomorrow, and then next week their next games are Tuesday and Wednesday. So apparently he's going to play one of each of those games, and then he's going back to Laval. So unless he's totally lights out and they keep giving him starts, he'll be here for basically a week and a half. And Kincaid is in Laval. He's going to play as many games as possible and hopefully make it back here. Ghost to get traded to the Habs later tonight via Twitter. Don't listen to everything via Twitter. Actually, I heard this. Apparently, Montreal's very hot on Chicago Blackhawks. Eric Gustafson. So if you go way back, I don't know when I did it. I guess in the offseason, talking about left-hand defense targets for Montreal, I included him in that. I don't know if I put 3 or 6 players, and he was one of the players. So apparently, Bergevin has been scouting. He scouted him in Chicago, and we're going to find out. I have a feeling they're on to somebody anyway. And Brandon Saad, do you think Brandon Saad will get traded here too? You never know. Maybe it'll be a package deal. Kevin, yeah, he'll be going back. I think even if he plays well, he's going back. It's just for a taste of the NHL, and maybe if Kincaid doesn't respond at all down there and he's still playing, maybe, I guess it's a possibility, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Give draft picks for Gustafson? Yeah, I don't know what kind of a trade that is going to be. I could see, somebody. Well, it depends. I would think Bergevin wouldn't want to give up too much, right? Draft picks or prospects, not the top ones. No, Paling's not going anywhere. I really don't think Paling's going anywhere. I mean, it's okay. Like if you're gonna get back another like a star player, you got to give up a guy like Paling. Maybe, but I don't think he's going anywhere. And Caulfield better not be going anywhere. Yeah, he's too good of a prospect to give to somebody else. That's what I think. Yo, Evan. How's it going, buddy? Wow, 7 people already. Yeah, so should be a good game. Montreal and Colorado lately have been playing lower scoring games, so I imagine, tighter defense. Carey Price has probably been good. I don't remember specifically, but tonight it's Primeau. And we'll see. The reason I kind of want Price in here is more that I want to win this game. I would like every chance to win this game. Not to say Primeau's going to be bad and lose the game. It might not be that way. He might win. But, yeah. So I hope it doesn't cost the game because, look, we need every game now. We need every game, every point we can get right now we need because that 8-game losing streak really put the team backward in their. Although, look, in our division, we're lucky. It's not a great division, I guess. We're only 1 point out of second place. So, like, a win here tonight could put us in second place, or at least tied. I don't know who else is playing. Online, where I get all my stats and I see all the games and everything, the scores, I go on TSN's page. I like it the best, and they just changed it all up. So now I don't get all the scores from all the games like the ticker tape. And it's hard to find what I'm used to seeing here. So, pain in the ass. Primeau will probably be better than Price. Wow. Look. You got to temper that. Come on. He's a rookie. Even if he comes out and he's really good, he's still a rookie, and you can't. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. But if they didn't lose all those points, they could have made the playoffs so much easier. Well, yep. But that's crying over spilt milk, and that's done. There's nothing can be done now about those 8 points. That's in the past. It's what's going forward. They need to literally play the way they've been playing for the last 3 games. That's like pretty much, they got to play that the rest of the season. I think that's pretty much what we gotta hope for, because if they don't, I mean, there's just no nights you can take off and lose a point at this stage right now. Jofo podcast. I never seen you there with the finger up there. I'm wondering about this guy here. Nah, you didn't hear me then. I said the losing streak that they just went through. That's, if you're going to cry over it and say blah, 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 and not look ahead and try to get the points you have ahead of you, that's just crying over spilt milk. Those 8 games are lost. Nothing we can do to bring that back. That's what I'm talking about. So, no, of course, missing the playoffs, of course it's not, spilt milk, as the saying goes. Of course not. But we have now a limited window to now make the playoffs, because those points that we didn't pick up in those 8 games, it's going to make it that much harder. But to dwell on the winless streak, to dwell on it, it's not going to help anybody or anything. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So I hope they just play the way they've been playing the last few games and go forward with that type of an attitude and like a work ethic type thing. Jofo, please don't tell anybody to shut up. It's fine. I get you got a podcast, but please, we are all civil to everybody in this room. Wish he signed Jordy Ben, Rick, just to keep it simple, D-man. Yeah. Look, hindsight's 20/20, right? What can you do? He didn't, and nah, that's okay. Don't worry. Who told you that anyway? Anyways, don't worry. No, it's not. And listen, just relax. It's okay. Don't worry, buddy. Just the finger isn't gonna. No, that's fine. We're not. It's not for kids here. There's some younger people here, but this is not a. It's not a live stream for children. It's okay. Don't worry. And Kevin, don't worry. You guys, don't worry. Everything's cool. So, while you're here, what do you guys think the score is going to be tonight? I'm going with 4-2. And, I want to know, who do you think is going to get Montreal's first goal? I've got Nick Suzuki already, so you can take Nick Suzuki. It's not, I don't only get that. But who do you guys think going to get first goal, and what do you think the score is going to be? So I'm in the books for 4-2, Nick Suzuki getting the first goal. So Kevin's saying 2-1. You think the Habs are going to lose tonight? What do you think the score is going to be? Hey, listen, it's possible. It's going to be a tough game. Colorado's coming in here. They're getting 3-0. You think shutout? Well, I would hope not. Colorado's getting Landeskog, I think, and damn it, don't remember the other guy. Getting them back tonight. So it's going to round out their lineup, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. But the thing is, apparently, Colorado-Montreal, they've been playing very close games, and I think it can go either way. Wow, come on, Kevin. Primeau's not a god. He's just a rookie goaltender. He could still be a bust. Doesn't matter how good he looks in the AHL. Doesn't mean anything. We're going to find out tonight, and it's just one game, but he's not a god. He's just a player. That's all. Max Domi first goal. He's due. Yeah, you're right, David. David Robinson is right. Max Domi's definitely due. I had him the other game. Galley and 5-2 Avs, I'm afraid. Nah, no problem. Listen, it's possible. They haven't scored in the last, I think, 6 games, somewhere around 6 games. They haven't scored more than 4 goals in the game. So, except for one time. One time there was more than 4. And it goes back to the last time in 2016, Montreal beat them 10-1. And ever since then, it's been 4 or less. So even my 4-2 is calling it a little bit that there's going to be more scoring, and we'll see what happens. I hope that the laughing at Kevin's in good nature. We don't make fun of people in this one, in my channel. We don't. Sorry, buddy. So you got to keep it civil with everybody. For Domi, he has to pick up his game. Yeah, he's in a bit of a slump, I guess. I hope Domi has. I didn't think he was gonna have a drop off. But look, it's okay if you laugh at each other. Just like I said, in good nature. It's not. I don't like. There's no fighting goes on my channel. Domi, it seems like he's gonna have a drop off. He's gonna have trouble, I think, reaching 72 points unless he has an amazing scoring streak. I don't know, but I just hope he gets his game all the way back because he's gonna have a drop off. I just don't want it to be too much of a drop off. Okay, look, guys, get along, laugh at each other. I don't care about stuff. Anyways, I don't want to dwell on that kind of stuff. We should just be talking hockey. Come on, guys, give me some questions. And so, Jofo, you said 3-0, eh? So who's gonna get the first goal for Colorado then? Who's gonna score first for Colorado? Since if it's 3-0, Montreal's not gonna get a goal. And look, it could end up that way. Montreal beat them, I believe, the last game we beat them in February of last season. We beat them 1-0. So it's possible, There's been a couple of shutouts. I think there's been 3 shutouts since 2016. Matt is saying, I'm hoping we win tonight. I think we are going to play well. I got Gallagher with the first goal for Matt. We need a strong effort for sure. I wish Drouin never got hurt. Well, he's hurt. Again, the same thing, spilt milk. Got to go on. Jofo's playing it safe, saying McKinnon, but it's probably a good call. McKinnon is as likely as anybody to get the first goal. Yeah, listen, Matt, what do you think the score is going to be? You didn't give a score. So we got a couple of Gallaghers, Domi. I got Suzuki. Jofo is saying no goals for Montreal, and McKinnon's scoring first for Colorado. So we got ourselves... I don't know what we got ourselves. So what else is... Oh, yeah, I didn't even talk about it. Otto Leskinen. I don't know if he's playing tonight, but he got called up yesterday. So Leskinen, we might see him on third pairing left side. I hope, actually, I'd like to see that. I want to take a look at him in the NHL. So, Peter, why... KK down, what do you mean? I didn't hear anything about KK. Do I stream this game for the whole game? No, I just do, and I don't stream the game. Don't get that wrong. You can't, copyright. But we just talk about the game while you guys watch it, wherever you are. But we talk about it. I go through to the end of the first period. And then I get to watch the second and third period so I can do a review of it after. Hey, Gislain, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Matt is saying 4-3 Habs. Yeah, I was thinking 4-3 Habs, but then I heard about the low scoring. So I figured I was going to drop it down to 3-1. But I think, 4-2. I like 4-2. Men KK. Okay, I'm not getting you guys, so maybe I'm too old. It's going over my head. KK went head first on the ice? When was that? Game's not on. Oh, God. I'm talking to you. I don't even have the game on. It's on a different page. Oh, I'm just seeing it. Well, that's concussion, probably. He's going to go out for a while. He won't finish the game. Who did that, bastard? Knock him into the boards next time he's on the ice. Zadorov. Ooh. He's on the mic there. Okay, he's out for the rest of the game, that's for sure. He's probably going to miss a few games now. Damn it. He's hurt. He might be out for a while. Oh, Domi wants to go after him. You gonna smile about it? Someone better hit this guy fucking hard. See the little smirk on his face? Someone gonna wipe that smirk off of his face. In the old days, that's what would have happened. And Domi wants to do it. I don't know. We might see a big hit on this guy at some point. Maybe not. It's not worth taking a penalty over, unfortunately. Or is it? What it's worth doing is scoring a goal. Okay, I didn't see what happened there. Sorry, guys. That doesn't look good, eh, Kevin? He looks like he might be out for a while. Jofo, you won't be hated. To be hated, it's all on your behavior. As far as, do you have to like the Habs to come here? No, you don't have to. I like other fans coming in and talking and giving, a little back and forth. As long as it's friendly, I love that. So no, you're not going to be hated, not by me. Not everybody loves the Habs. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't like the Habs. So it's okay. Just like I said, as long as we're all civil, that's fine. That's what I want. I want other fans here. There's some Leafs fans that come in here, some Flyers fans. So no, we welcome all. Remember, we're Canadian. I'm Canadian anyway. Here we're in Canada. We're friendly here. Hanging on. Okay, Rick. Hey, I keep faith. How's it going? Left your prediction earlier. Petrie's going 3-0. Okay, you're calling it 3-0 the other way. And Petrie. Okay, we're going to see. Hopefully there's some scoring. I hope, if anything, KK going down could motivate them a little bit more. And I haven't been watching Primeau. Where's Larry when we need him? Yeah, it's true. Jesus, that McKinnon. Yeah, Jofo, that's why I said about, you got to be, as long as we're all nice to each other. Yeah, I don't care. Come on in from other fan bases. I love that. But we just try to, like I said, we got to keep it civil. So you're not a Habs fan. Are you a Avalanche fan or just general other than the Habs? I imagine you're an Avs fan. Yeah, no, it's quiet, right? Jeez. Talk, Rick. I don't know what's going on. When I watch without the sound, it's hard. But this one I want to pay a little bit more attention to than I normally do because of now KK's out and Primeau being in nets. He looks a little smaller in nets than Price. I think he's a little shorter than Price, but he's like 6'1" or something like that. Might be 6'3" though. No, maybe he doesn't look smaller. Come on, guys. What was that? I don't expect a high scoring game here, really. Let me put it this way. I actually kind of hope it's not because I don't know if Montreal wants to get into like a shootout with these guys. That trading goals might not be good with them. Their offense is rather potent. Surprisingly, though, I would think their power play would be better than it is. It's only slightly better than ours. And their penalty kill isn't great. 30. Yeah, their penalty kill. Hang on, guys. It's a bad state. It's unstable. It'll come back. Don't go away. There we are. We're back good. Yeah, I was surprised that they don't have a better penalty kill than they do. They're at 78.6, I think. and we're at 74.1, something like that. So they're not that much higher up than us. So if we get a power play, we got a shot to score a power play goal against them. I didn't see who was in net, but they both goalies have pretty good stats. Am I like stuck? Nobody's saying nothing. You guys got quiet? Jeez. Watch the game. Pretty soon I'm gonna be talking to myself up here. For everybody on replay. Saves now. It looks competent. Faith, if you're still there, your comment about the Nordiques just popped up. Yeah, I know, Peter. I think he is 6'3". I think he is 6'3". He looks pretty much the same size as Price. I was wrong. He was probably half in his net, and the post was blocking part of him for the angle that I'd seen him. This is like only third time I'm seeing him in the net. And remember, I'm about 30 seconds behind you guys, depending where you're watching it from, I guess. But I think if you're in Canada, pretty much I'm about 30 seconds behind because I'm streaming. You got to keep them away from the center from the slot area. If they can keep them to the outside, and then he's only facing shots, that are from farther away from the perimeters, that'll be good. So I hope, and they've been doing that in the last few games, so I'm hoping they're going to do that here. Yeah, Ghislain Primeau's a Habs goalie tonight. I didn't know. I didn't hear it. You figures, after I filmed my preview, I found that out, so it's too late. But yeah, Primeau's in nets. So far, looking good. They're facing off in the Habs zone to his right. From what I had seen of him in preseason and stuff, he reminded me a lot of Carey Price. He's got a similar look. What I'm noticing here, we're not getting chances really. There's definitely no sustained zone time for us. I mean, they're getting in there, but it seems like they're getting into their zone, and Colorado's clearing it out pretty quick. This guy you got to watch, Makar. This kid is dangerous. I thought he had it there. I thought he had it in his glove. But when did the net come off? Not in time? Damn it. I'm getting the TSN feed what I'm watching. I'm gonna watch the replay here. Ah, damn it. It's a legitimate goal. That's a shame that he gets scored on that early. It's a shame. That's a legitimate goal, though. So 1-0 for Colorado. The shots are 9-1. 9-1. No wonder. Damn it. Makar with the assist. Good for me. I got him in one of my pools. Second shot. That's the third one. That was one shot. How's it 3? It was just one. Now it's 9-6. Let's hope this is not a long night. Just hang in there, guys. The unstableness there, it went away. My Wi-Fi again, of course, because I'm live streaming, is going to do it. Come on, guys. Get it out of there. Let him see the damn puck, guys, too, eh? They're crowding into him a little too much, from what I can see. There, it was a nice little grab. So, I don't know. What do you guys think so far? You guys are probably watching a little closer to me. What do you guys think of him so far? Yeah. Timeout. Who scored? Graves, Colorado. So far, you're up the one. You're 1-0. Yeah, Graves on a bunch of guys right in front of Primeau, and he was able to tap the puck in under his pad. He was flat out. So it's 1-0 Colorado. That's what happens. Anyways, look, he's a rookie. First of all, he's going to get scored on. Everybody does. So let's just see how he responds to that. And, you know, basically he's being evaluated. So let's hope he can shut the door after this. And then we'll make Jofo wrong, and we're gonna win 3-1. Watch and see. That's what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna come back. Next 3 goals. Next 3 goals are Montreal's. Yeah, you're right. Next goal could be, if Colorado scores here again, then that could be pretty bad. If Montreal can get a goal, changes the game. Well, and look, it's 10 minutes in. He may shut the door here. We may, we'll see. But he may not. Just letting, yeah, it was, what do you call that? A goal mouth scramble type of a goal? Hey, Anthony, welcome in. Hadn't seen you for a while. When? I don't know. I hear they're actually hot on Eric Gustafson from Chicago. So I don't know if the rumors are accurate about Ghost. And I heard a good sports writer that I like. He said there's no truth to the fact that Montreal's after Ghost. And then today I hear they might be after Gustafson. Apparently Bergevin scouted him one game recently. Probably, I think when he was going to Russia, before he went to Russia, he scouted a Chicago game and checked out Gustafson. So we'll see. And Gustafson was on my list in the offseason of left-handed defense targets. I had Gustafson as one of the players. So it's not a surprise. He's a good young guy. I think he's like 26, 27 maybe, from Sweden. And he's a good young defenseman. Has not played a ton of NHL. I think this is his second season maybe only. Come on, guys. This is only 8 minutes into the game. Seems to me it's longer than 8 minutes into this game. You're watching Flyers. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Well, thanks. I appreciate coming in. But yeah, I hear there's nothing much happening with the Gospels here. Really, it's a lot of talk on Twitter. It's not really much happening. Ooh, that was a bit of a hit there. Come on, guys. You're in there. Do something. I don't know if Leskinen's playing, but he'll be wearing 64. That I saw that his sweater number is 64. And I haven't seen him out there that I can tell. Who was that hit? It's getting a bit chippy out there. They're making some good hits. Tomorrow's the revenge game in New York. Let's hope we can give them a little payback. Come on, guys. Clear it and head up there. Has anybody seen 64? So is Leskinen playing? I didn't hear if he's playing. Anybody out there? Hey. Hello? Hello? I hope somebody's out there. Hey, nobody's noticed Leskinen? Who's playing with Fleury anyway? Is it Sherratt? No, Sherratt's playing with Weber. And imagine Kulak is with Petrie, so that's got to leave Leskinen or Riley. He was, Peter? Okay, so then he's got to be playing with Fleury. All right, so 64. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Leskinen can be a good option, possibly. He gives up a little bit on defense, but his offense on the left side is really good, and especially on the power play. He creates a lot of offense. So I'm interested to see how he does here. Yeah, I see him there now. I mean, a nice quick jump for him if he can manage to stay. He's one of the guys they found him. They found him in Russia, in Europe, when they do a European combine, and they found him there and signed him. I think Romanov too. That's where they found Romanov. Yeah, no, I've seen him, guys. Yeah, I see him now. Not to worry. Seen him. I'm expecting good things from him. Maybe not necessarily in this game exactly, but I'm expecting good things. I hope they give him a few games. It's one hell of a dangerous looking team, eh? The Avalanche. I'm a little surprised that they're only second in the Central, but I think because they had some injuries. McKinnon's been pretty steady. I think he's got 44 points in. If he scored, did he? No, it wasn't him. He's got 44 points in 27 games. He's playing with Fleury. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the two look. There's two rookies. Imagine Claude Julien. Everyone talking about Claude Julien. He's playing two rookies on defense, third pairing. Although he doesn't have much choice with Mete out. So I hope Mete comes back soon too, because I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be a trade on defense? You think we'll get somebody like Gustafsson or Gospazir? What do you guys think? There's no definitive. Like, there's no. It's kind of hot and heavy on the Gospazir rumors, but I don't know how accurate they are. And the Gustafsson, that's one, not a word. Although I did hear that he's on the market. That maybe 2 weeks ago, that Chicago was looking to possibly trade him, and then now I'm hearing that Bergevin went and took a look at him. Lots of high picks. Avs. Yeah, well, that's it. They did so bad for so many years. They also like Edmonton with all those first picks and high draft picks. It's paying off now. Cale Makar is like, oh wow. I don't know if he's dropped off in points. I think he has because I haven't heard much about it. But boy, his points projection was starting to look like a Bobby Orr type of player. Is it Rantanen? Rantanen just came back, I think, 2 games ago. This is his 3rd game back. He has, I think, 5 points in those 2 games. Did he just get hurt? Or they're showing the injury he got? I don't like those. They're showing here. Seeing a replay. They're showing those throwback of the Colorado Rocky uniforms. I think they're horrible. I wouldn't want to wear that. Yeah, anybody hear anything? Have they said anything? Because I've got the volume almost all the way down. Have they said anything about KK at all? Peter, I think we will see Romanov. I saw something today where they thought that it was positive that he's leaning definitely towards the NHL. So the meeting with Bergevin apparently went well. Come on, guys. If they've ever had any adversity right now, man, jeez, with everything's going on, KK could be out, Mete out, Drouin, Byron. Haven't had this many injuries at one time in a long time. That I can remember, anyway. Who's on there? Okay, it's not Leskin in there. Come on, guys. Oh, okay, he wasn't offside. Got a decent shot there, Sherratt. Ooh, here's a 4-on-3. Okay, everyone's back now. Almost an odd man rush there. Yeah, it's a good point. I keep faith. They could make a difference if KK's out long term. Trade talks, or could heat up and expand it into more of a package to bring somebody else in if need be. If that's a concussion, don't know. The timeline for a return is only tentative. Is the word I'm looking for. You don't know how long. If a guy's out with a concussion, you don't know how long it'll be. Yeah, but Brian, think about it this way. If we tank, even if we finish last overall, there's no guarantee we get Lafreniere. Right? It's a lottery. It means there's 3 teams could come in and kick everybody that's in the top 3 out and push you down. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth doing that. If it happens naturally, I get it. I just think it's kind of unethical to tank. I don't like tanking. But look, if the injuries are going to start taking us, that losing streak or winless streak we had, I mean, it's possible we could be in the running. But everyone seems to forget that it's a lottery, and you might not get it. And I wouldn't want to be betting on that at the cost of a season. Because all it takes is just get to the playoffs, and you could get in. You could go far. Am I expecting Montreal to win the cup, though? I mean, I don't. Definitely not this year. But it's a possibility. Yeah, okay. I get it. Still, I don't like tanking. And even those are, look, 1, 2, 3. Second goal. It's 2-0. 1, 2, 3 could be moved back because of, the draft, the lottery. 3 other teams could come in and push the top 3 backward to 4, 5, 6. So it's just, I don't know. Just to me, it's not worth the risk. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I probably even though I'm looking here a bit, I'm concentrating more on this, and I don't get to see in depth enough to see what's going on. But yeah, who was that? No, that was Petrie. He just went around Petrie. Remember, also it's Colorado. This is an offensive juggernaut. So it's possible it's their turn this in the rotation. We beat them last time the teams met. Montreal won 1-0, so maybe it's just turnarounds, fair play. Just Primeau, I can't read it. I can't tell. I can't. I'm not watching them close enough to see. I just hope they don't light them up completely. But then again, realistically, are you realistically, seriously, really think this kid's going to come in and be Patrick Roy or Ken Dryden? It's, that's hard. Don't put that pressure on the kid either. But it's unlikely that that's going to be. He could be a great goalie in the NHL, but to say that he's going to come in his first year and he's going to light it up and he's never going back down, so unlikely to happen. So What's more than likely is he's going to come in, either have a good game, so-so game, or be horrible. And that's it. We'll see. This could be a so-so game. Could turn in second, third period. Could turn out to be, he could be lights out. We don't know. But it's an evaluation game. Maybe they just figured, it's unlikely they're going to beat Colorado. For whatever reason, they might have figured that this was the game they were willing to give up. And that's why they started him here. And they thought maybe they had a better chance to win against the Rangers. And they chose that game to put Price in net. I don't know. I don't see any other reason why they did it. I would have had Price in here. You want your best in against your best. And don't give me all that. He's not the best. Don't. I'm not saying he's the best goalie, but he's our best goalie. He's no longer the best in the world. I get that. But he's our best. And when he's on, he is amongst the best. If we are at the trade deadline and we are, example, 13 in the East, I trade Tatar, Petrie, Byron, Lehkonen. Well, why? No. But see what you're saying there? Think about what you just said there, that you trade all those guys. You're creating holes everywhere. So you get Lafreniere. And then what? He's going to play all those. He's going to play defense. And like how many holes do you want to create to get one guy? Right? Wayne Gretzky was the best player for a while. They didn't win every year, and it took them a while to win. Bobby Orr was the best player in his day. Literally was the best player in his day. How many times did Boston win the Cup when he played for them? I think twice. That's it. So it doesn't, to get Lafreniere because he's going to be a god, doesn't mean that you don't have to put a team around him. So don't talk about trade this one, that one, this one. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. If we finish there and we get the pick, great. I don't like tanking. For something that's not guaranteed either. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Jofo, but yeah, you can't be ridiculous. You can't. You really can't. Preach. Are you saying that to me? I'm no preacher. Yeah, let me see if I can get that. We're going to need much more cap space. Caulfield's going to be better than Lehkonen. Paling is better than Byron. Yeah, well, look, Byron's contract pretty much going to be gone next year. Lehkonen, I don't know. I like Lehkonen. Lehkonen's a very valuable player. He does a lot behind the play and away from the puck that you don't really notice that we're going to miss if he's gone. I saw yesterday a fake trade for Gospazier. It was Gospazier and I think a 7th rounder for Lehkonen and a 2nd rounder. I was like, no, not Lehkonen. And then I found out it was fake. I was ready to do a video and go, okay, who else is talking about this? And nobody was. And I was like, okay, wait. I looked at the thread that people were talking, and it was like, fake account, fake. Good thing I check. So there's 5 minutes left in the period. Montreal has a power play, so let's see. They don't have a great penalty kill. You never know. Maybe we can pick up a goal here. Joe, when I was younger, I wasn't, but doing this channel for the last, I think I'm doing it now, almost a year. It's going to be a year on the 22nd. Give me a different outlook about things. I see things in a little bit of a different way, so it's easier to be a little bit more level-headed, but it's just realistic, I think. Anyway, because we're Habs fans. We see our prospects and our players as greater than everybody else's. It's just natural. It's just something we do here. I think all bases fan bases do that. And I'm a little bit more rational about it now. That's all. I have my moments, though. I have my moments. And you can tell, that it's affected, the channel's affected. If you go back 6 months and some of the stuff I said and projections, and you can see they're wildly exaggerated or whatever you want to say. And if you see what I'm putting out there now, it's a little bit toned down. Except if you watch Scotty 2 Hockey's videos, if you're out there, Scott, he did a trade yes or no type thing. I gave him a trade that was really imbalanced. I knew it was, but I just threw it out there. But I'm more level-headed than that. That's the way I used to think. So I just threw it in. I thought, it's for fun, and then I just said, yeah, just send it. And of course, he put it there because we're buddies on YouTube, so he put mine there. I was hoping he would reject it. He did reject it, though. He said it was not a good trade, and it wasn't. 3 minutes left in the period. 14-11 shots for Colorado. Montreal's come back on the shots. Ooh, that was a nice attempt there. He doesn't have the hands for it. Too bad, Thompson. I think I missed something there. Ooh, nice shot by Weber. Whew. What's the problem in Montreal? Molson or Julian or Bergevin or the players? More, it's not. It's a combination, I think, of Julian and the players. I think Julian took a little too long to implement this new coaching system, and the players weren't executing, right? And he took a little too long. So he installed a new system, and they're executing it. But I think he could have jumped on it a little faster. But, yeah, that's it. And you know what? Every team goes through a slump. More than one in a season in general, right? This is a slump that got a little bit exaggerated. Really, but it also, because there is a problem on our defense that has to be fixed. This slump exposed the problem we knew was there, and this is what you saw. That's what I think happened. So that's why, even if we play great and we might win 4 or 5 of the next, bunch of games, it doesn't mean that problem goes away. So that's why I was hoping Primeau's not a distraction for us to forget about the problem on defense and his lack of doing anything. He needs to do something now. Because if these guys are gonna play their hearts out to get to the playoffs, if he doesn't support that by bringing in some help, then they're not gonna play their hearts out. And then at that point, he probably will lose his job if he doesn't do something. As much as I said in my podcast that I don't think he will or should right now, if he doesn't do something, and it's not based on whether they win or make the playoffs or not, but if he doesn't do something in an attempt to try to fix things, then he should lose his job if they don't make the playoffs. If he really does something good and he makes a couple of good moves, but things happen that they don't make it, there's an injury, whatever, then no, he shouldn't, because he's done something. And just because he does something doesn't mean it will work, right? Doesn't mean it's a bad move or whatever, but he needs to do something positive, not stupid. So I don't know what happened. Is that the end of the period? Clock run out, or they just blew the whistle? Anyway, so it's 2-0 for to end the first. It's not over yet. Still some more hockey. See how they come out in the second. I was thinking if he got kind of blown out here, they might bring Price in for the second period. I don't think so. I think he'll start the second, and we'll see. After the GM going to say he will miss the players because the attitude is not good. The key players are not on top. Blah, blah, blah. if we miss the playoffs this year. No, I don't think so. I don't think he'll make that kind of an excuse. Well, if I don't know. I keep faith. I don't know if 25 games a year playing the backup right now and next year is the right thing for Primeau. I don't think it is. Year 3 might be a different story, but I think this year, next season, if he plays top line minutes or top starter minutes in Laval, plays a ton of games, then in the 3rd year, I say, yeah, you bring him up, he's playing backup, and he's ready. But I don't want to see him sitting here all those games that a backup doesn't play. It's not good for his development. He's had 12. This is his 13th professional hockey game. No, he's not ready to be sitting around not playing. Practice is some. I was going to go, practice? Are we talking about practice? Practice is one thing. It's not hockey games. And there's no way to do the exact same, to simulate it properly. So, now. Okay, so I see that people have dropped off already because it's the end of the period. Hope you enjoyed it. I was a little off tonight, tired a bit. We'll be back here tomorrow night. I'm going to do a review and a preview, of course, but we'll be back at 7:30 start tomorrow. So 7:30, I'll be on doing the first period. So before everyone's gone, have a good night, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. If I could remember all the names, I would. I don't want to name just a couple and then the others get upset. But thanks, everybody who came in. Appreciate it. And Jofo, thanks for coming in, buddy, if you're still there. Appreciate it. I hope you subscribe and come back often. Okay, have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the game.